Oh shit. Yeah, luckily we got the skip button. Yeah, we'll do the skip and skip through the most of the stuff we already did. Because it's not worth going through all of it all over again. Because I forgot to save last time, so. Except for these last two poems. Natsuki. I liked your last one better. Really? Yeah, I can tell you were a little more darling with this one. But you're really not good enough for that. Yeah. It fell flat. That may be true, but I just wanted to try something different. I'm still trying to figure this all out. I mean, I always like poems that aren't trying too hard. I hate when people try to sound fancy and add more meaning just by using annoying and complicated language. Just make it simple, cute, and to the point. Yuri hid over hills for that cryptic nonsense, but I see right through that BS. Making your reader look so hard for all this deep meaning is just an excuse to have no meaning at all. I guess that's one way to look at it. Well, everyone has their own opinion, but my opinion is the best opinion. I'm sure you already figured that out. No. Anyway, here's my poem. Maybe you'll learn something. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Alright. This one's hilarious. Now I'll actually read it. Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, witchy, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg bad, really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers. I'm gonna tell everyone. Not bad, right? Quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like everyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an arrogant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course. It's about how everyone thinks my That doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has their kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid if people find out, they'll make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they aren't not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Huh, that's funny. Yuri wrote something about something similar today. Huh? Did you say Yuri? Yeah. She said her poem was about an unusual hobby of hers. I didn't really get it, but she said something similar to you. That people shouldn't make each other feel insecure about those things. Really? Well, I mean, Yuri's pretty weird, so I wouldn't doubt that she has some weird hobbies. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's not like I would judge or anything. Natsuki has trouble finding the words. I guess I should try not to be so mean to her. If she feels insecure about her weird behaviors and stuff. I mean, I always hate people who make me feel insecure. Yuri made me feel insecure yesterday. But the way you put it, it sounds like she's learned her lesson. Well, I would say so. Even if her writing style is very different, I'm sure she'll appreciate the message in your poem. It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like conveying emotions is important. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow, too, so look forward to it. I certainly will. Monica. Hi again. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going to be bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Yeah, sure. Here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Alright. This one's good. It feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your writing style, but the imaginary is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, but have you been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style? I guess so. You can't deny that she's talented. Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic. That's the best way to describe it. She's a totally different person when she comes up a pen. When she picks up a pen. I noticed that too. Or when she's talking about literature. It looks like a light turns on inside of her head. Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversations out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what goes on in that head of hers? I hope you don't mean that in a bad way. No, of course not. I just mean that I wish she wouldn't keep so much to herself. But still, defending her like that? You must be pretty into her. Eh? You completely misunderstood. Calm down, I'm kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she already has a boyfriend. Right, really? Yeah, fictional one anyway. Not like a kind of whispers that last part to me. It's just a hunch, but well, there's not really anything wrong with that. Oh, well, I know. I was just saying. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out. I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Save me. Look, colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless component. Luminous noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grafting, waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing, sighing, ghosting, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust, an endless poem of meaningless. Load me. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just a kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic, which it is. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be abstract as a physical expression of an emotional feeling or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. Fourth wall. You never know when you might change your mind. Or when something unexpected happens. Wait, is this even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. I'm sorry, what the did she just say? Something's going on there. I don't know what, and I don't trust it. I don't trust it. I trust her as much as a bag of rocks at the moment. That bitch. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sorta. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't mind so much. We're gonna keep it simple, okay? We don't need much more than a few decorations. Siri has been working on posters, and I've designed the pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all. But that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the festival. Oh, sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica? Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. So you're putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. So Yuri, who's been colouring a poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no, it's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagining it. Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys. No, seriously. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri never showed their poems with anyone until a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their own poems out loud to a full room of people. I guess I kind of overlooked them, so I'm sorry. But I think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people we perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah. It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if it all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri said, remain silent. So Yuri looks around. I guess that leaves no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Yuri and Monica have really been hard. Trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out. Just a little bit. Well, maybe, but looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Oh, right. Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yui? Yui dejectedly glances around at everyone's expanct faces. Sigh. I guess I don't really have a choice. That's everyone.
SpeedyNuts_XL said, Is your PUGSHAKE is your PUGSHAKE is your PUGSHAKE.
Welcome in, Speedy. Since I'm affiliate, you can play around with the sound alerts if you wish, but it's good to have you here, mate. At the moment we're playing Doki Doki Literature Club for the first time on Twitch. So we're just having a chill playthrough of it and we're just enjoying it for what it is. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of a load of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little bit more comfortable. Can I go next? Oh, of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through a notebook to a specific poem she has in mind for herself. Then she stands behind the podium. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her voice is clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply motion behind each line she recites, bring the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she suddenly a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Yuri looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recital. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Oh, thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Yuri? I'll go next. Yuri fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper behind her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called... After Image of a Crimson Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her box. Her quivering words transform into the sharp syllables of a faint and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she accumulates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into that whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed inside of her head. She suddenly finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality, glances around her, as she is bewildered, even herself. It's up to me to save this situation. And the first one start applauding. Everyone joins afterwards and give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't applaud for her. but we were caught off guard. That must have been forgotten. As we board, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. So Yuri hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. I'm sorry, I giggled. Yuri, it's a lot harder than I thought. How do you guys do it so easily? Try not to think like you're assigning to the other people. Imagine you're assigning it to yourself, like in front of a mirror, when your own character. It's your poem, so it will come out the best that way. I see. Okay then. Yuri begins her poem. Somehow, it feels like her soft voice was made as a perfect match. The poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Yuri is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think of it much. But hearing it come from Yuri's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Maybe this is what Yuri meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone than I thought I knew through and through. Yuri finishes and we applaud. I did it! Good job, Yuri. Even Joe liked it. I guess that's a good sign. What does that even mean? It came out nicely, Yuri. The atmosphere of the poem fits you nicely. But it might be that other poems wouldn't quite as well with that kind of delivery. Yeah, I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen other poems of yours where it's sort of gentle delivery wouldn't have worked that well. They might need a little more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. That's well, I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone. The next time we're going to make you pick a poem that challenges a little bit more. We don't have much time before the festival now. Okay. Now who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Joe. It's not like I can compete to you guys anyway. Let Joe know everyone's standards a little bit more before I'll have to do it. Natsuki. It's fine. I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read. I'll just have to go with what I wrote for today. I stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy onto it. Despite that, once I finished, I received applause anyway. I'm sorry. I'm not as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more more about your lack of confidence in your writing. It's something that will improve over time though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. This poem is called... It's called... Why are you looking at me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, this poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. When she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little uninfused, her poem has a rhyme, and a rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken out loud. The words feel like they bounce up and down, as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes, and everyone applauds. She huffles back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Ah well. Do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I can put whatever face I want for other people, but it's just, but when it's my friends, it's just embarrassing. I was surprised, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way for me. Well, that's just how it is, so. Well, I guess in that case, you won't have to worry that much for the festival after all. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem that gets enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez, I should probably find some other poems to recite instead. Oh, that's fine too. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. Makes me really, really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay everyone, I think that's about it for today. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far, so I'd like to continue that. But the festival we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait.
Acalist 1395 said, "What's up, Joel?
Sporty, welcome. Hopefully you spotted the thing that happened today. I'm affiliate, mate. I'm affiliate before you are. The karma and humorous is uncanny, but I'm doing good. It's good to have you here, mate. Honestly, I'm proud to have you here. We've just been playing Doki Doki and stuff like that this week, and yeah. Have luck, we've got affiliates. So yeah, I'm good. I can do this. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Siri and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it.
Acalist 1395 said, "I watched that ad for you, my friend.
Thank you, man.
Congratulations."
Thank you, mate. I have ads at random because, yeah, people can just watch the VOD afterwards anyway. So, yeah, thank you for watching the ad. Yeah, but thank you. It's been 5 years worth of work. Yeah, for 5 years I've been dreaming about being an affiliate and actually being a big, not big, small Twitch streamer, but now I've completed that goal. Obviously I'm not going to tell everyone at Showstopper Nation because they're going to disrespect my my ascension up to affiliate. That's due to some stuff that's been going on behind the scenes at the Showstopper Nation Sporty. So I'll leave it at that because something did happen. If it's for the sake of the club and pressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. You ready to go, Siri? Yep. Look at you two always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable.
Acalist 1395 said, "Way to never give up that grind, man."
Indeed.
Next up is partner.
Don't want that for another 5 years, if I can be honest. Yeah. Jeez, guys, don't make such a big deal of it. It might be nice, a little nice though. Wow. How am I meant to? How am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Joe. You don't have to say it. Whatever. Let's go already. Yeah, the grind is real, but still, partner is going to be fun whenever I get it. But still, I've got the Twitch emotes and stuff like that being made. I've already got my sub badges and stuff like that already done. I bought those ahead of time. And the only emote we got at the moment are carrots because, yeah, I'm a bat who loves carrots. But that's beside the point. I walk home with CEO once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today CEO is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey CEO? Sorry, I'm
Acalist 1395 said, "Face with tears of joy."
Oh, no wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to. I mean, Yuri fumbles with her words. Let's just say that one day, Yuri, I'll still walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. Oh, this is one of the big choices. Sporty, do you know what happens in Doki Doki Literature Club? Because if you don't, there's going to be a big surprise happening for you, mate. In a bit. I'm going to have to say that. Walking home with Yuri, huh? Why is the thought of that?
Acalist 1395 said, "No LOL."
Well, something happens to this character. Why does the thought of that make my heart pound? I mean, given how hard it is for her to socialise, I would feel awful turning her down, so... Isn't she so beautiful and smart? That has nothing to do with it. What I said. You admitted it, jeez. There's not even any point in speculating something that's never going to happen. Well, maybe. I just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't be needing me anymore, you know. Need you. So Yuri. I can figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now. Sorry. It's different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you. If you say so. The conversation trails off, and I'm left feeling awkward. But it's kind of my fault for trapping me. No, it's kind of her fault for trapping me with such a weird question. I can't just lie to her. But if something that makes her happy, I would hate to take that away from her. That's why I said there's no point in speculating. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen that time? Just checking OBS Studio at the moment for something. So a moment. Okay, we're good. We'll continue. So making another poem. Romance. Unending. If you listen to the song, it sounds creepy, doesn't it? Well, something happens to this song, and it scared the living shit out of me years ago. Oh man. I'm the last one here again? Don't mind, I just walked into. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and picking up piano too? Well, maybe not determination. I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. I'm super happy that you're willing to help out the festival too. I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great, eh? Weren't you complaining about it yesterday, Mr. King? Oh yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival. But it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of dessert foods. You sound a bit like Sayuri all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people? I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by all people? Because it's right in your name. Monica, eh? That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that makes no sense in translation. Fourth wall. Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Okay, fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri or Sayuri's anyway. Excuse me. Where is Sayuri anyway? Oh, there you are. Siri was sitting at the desk in the corner of the room, looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey Siri. I wave my hand in front of her face. Eh? You're spacing out again, aren't you? Yeah, sorry. Don't mind me. You can go and talk to everyone else. Huh? Is everything alright? Oh, of course. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you don't have to worry about so much about me. I'm fine, see? Siri shows a big smile. Don't let me distract you. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Hello, Ryan. If you say so. I barely glance at Siri before turning around towards everyone else. But the conversation is already dissipated, with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Siri recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must have been spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk. Joe, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Siri recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading a little bit too much into it, but it seems a little bit. But she seems a little bit downcast today. You think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Siri, who is idly dragging a rubber razor up and down her desk. Maybe there's something on her mind. I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Joe. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never like this. She's always talked to me about things that bother her. But this time, when I asked, she was very dismissive. I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. I also care about the well-being of the club members, you know. Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Hey, are you sure about that? She seems like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she has a hard time being up with a person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Joe. Me? How on earth would you come up to that conclusion? Well, I probably wouldn't say too much, but she talks about you more than anything else, you know. Eh? She's been so much more happier ever since you joined the club. It's like an extra light is turned on inside of her head. What? No way. Siri is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not anything different now than it always has been. That's so funny. Have you ever thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's just how she is around you. I see too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? She's talking about Siri having feelings for us. That wouldn't be too unrealistic because in the story we are best friends. So that is something to think about. But I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll go try and talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Ah, alright. Look at Miles meaningfully. I know she's here to forget about it, but I know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Siri is sitting. I watch him kneel down next to Siri and talking, and gently talks to her. But she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit down. I know Siri told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else. That's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Suddenly I notice Yuri peering at me from over a book. But she looks away as quickly, with a flustered look in her face. I realise that she's won't get anywhere like this. I never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord, so I have no choice but to approach her myself. But now it's a little bit easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit. I'm one next to her. I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax, you didn't even do anything. But I could tell that you wanted to be alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts. How were you even able to tell that I was thinking of that? Well, it's something I do a lot. So it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. It's not like I was fearing or anything. I didn't mean to do anything creepy like that. Okay? In that case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Your troubles are the only concern of those who are willing to share that concern. Of course. They are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I'd be glad to listen. It's really not big of a deal. I was just feeling a little bit uneasy about Siri. Siri? Yeah, she seems a little bit off today. But when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I couldn't help but wonder if there's something happened to her. Oh, it's quite romantic, eh? Sorry, I didn't mean to say something stupid. It's not that. I just didn't want you to misunderstood. Sarah and I have been friends for a long time, that's all. I see. Then perhaps it's unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings. Or maybe I'm just reading into it a little bit too much. Joe. The world is full of meaning, often hidden depth beneath plain sight. And there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them. So you think that there might be something behind it after all? I think that Siri is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what's going on the inside of her head. and she may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behaviour too, and I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I guess that was the case. Sayuri really means a lot to you, doesn't she? I guess. You don't need to put it that way. We're just gonna trends, that's it. Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious, if she was trying to search for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. Sometimes, a person's mysteries are untold to themselves. And you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover your feelings you weren't aware were in you. That is what I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her. Yuri, you're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy. I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you. Ah. That's not a complicated compliment, is it? It was. It is what it is. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? Well, as long as you're okay with it. Yeah. I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everyone is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder if what she was talking about with Sayuri. I hope we figure that bit out soon. I really do. We already talked with Yuri first. Let's do Sayuri. It's nice, I guess. Come on. I can only tell you don't like it. Well, you don't have to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably Yuri. Eh? I didn't write this for anyone specifically. Maybe. That's not what I meant though. But that's okay. You're making new friends just as I was hoping. That makes me really happy. And you're really happy too, right? This club. Well, of course I am. Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you. See, right? Is there something wrong? Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today, okay? Alright. Just tell me if you need anything. I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now. If you insist, yeah. I'm gonna go home a little bit early today.
Triextras said. Trix6 monkey smile, Trix6 monkey smile, Trix6 monkey smile, howdy.
The tricksters. Good to see you. Sayuri. Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayuri cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. That was awkward. But it's good to have you here, Trickster. Really good to have you here. As you probably saw, I am now a lovely affiliate. That's what happened today. So, yes. I I'm in a very hyperactive mood. Let's see Natsuki's poem. This one's a rhyme. A rhyme? Well, yeah. It doesn't blow me away. But there's nothing I really hate about it. It's just not my style, I mean. That's fine. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Yurei's poem from yesterday. You think so? Yeah. I guess if you've been good friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck me as her type. Yurei has a type all of a sudden? Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's dragging around a dead weight. That was a little unnecessary. I come to think of it, but think of it this way. If it wasn't for me, she would probably just fly away, like letting go a balloon. You could say we take care of each other in our own way. Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Yeah. I'll be your beach. Your mind is full of troubles and fears, but that dismissed your wonder over the years. But today I have a special place, a beach for us to go, a shore reaching beyond your sight. A sea that sparkles with bright light. The walls in your mind will melt away before the sunny glow. I'll be the beach that washes your eyes away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about every day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought had left you long ago. It's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand, bathe in sunbeams, and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea, and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail, set you free in my windy sail. And remember the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. I'll be the beach that da. But if you let me by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. Yeah. I felt like I keep writing about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. I never how to write anything negative about the beach, except for rocks. So you decide to write something about the beach first, and then come up with the message later? Yeah, well, it's only because of what happened yesterday. I mean, after Yuri and I realized we kind of write about the same thing. She wanted to pick a topic and have us both write about it or whatever. You really see her doing that, right? Too? Making us write about a simple topic, and then trying to impress me by coming up with something more fancy. But it's not like I care. I just did it anyway. I mean, I guess mine ended up being more methodical too. But there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At least, at the very least, it was good practice. Really? Decided to try something different today. I guess so. Is that good or bad? Well, neither. I have my preferences. But it would be unfair to call something good or bad based on that. As always, I believe what's most important is exploring and discovering yourself. That's comforting. I'm kind of afraid of disappointing you in some way or another. Eh? Why me? Well, you're always sophisticated about your driving and have the most advice to share. Is that so? Hearing things for a good minute. That must be terrible, eh? For me to have someone whose opinion is fearsome. How unlikable. Yay. Just making sure it's not as bad as you're making it sound in your head. I just mean that I respect your opinion. I see. I'm sorry that I always overthink. Come to those sort of conclusions. Overthinking. Very similar to my girlfriend. That's why I get along with Yuri as a character in the game more than others. I'm just a little too used to it. Overthinking. Being disliked. Yuri. What am I saying? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up. Let's move on. Alright. Do you want to hear your poem now? Okay. Yeah. Beach. A marvel millions of years in the making, where the room of the earth chaotically meets the surface, under a clear blue sky, an expanse of bliss. But beneath grey rolling clouds, an endless enigma. The easiest wood to get lost in is one where everything can be found. One can only build a sandcastle where the sand is wet. But where the sand is wet, the tide comes. Will it gently lick at your foundations until you give in? On will a sudden wave send you clashing down in the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same. Yet we still build sandcastles. I stand where on the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes crush into the sand. The salty night is theatrical. The breeze gentle yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foamy tendrils. Turn back, and I abandon my peace. Tip, a node at the shore. Drift forward, and I return to the earth forevermore. That's a good poem. I'm aware that beach is kind of an insane thing to write about. But I did my best to take a metaphor approach to it. Yeah, Natsuki already told me about it. She did? She didn't say anything weird, did she? She just wanted us to write about the same topic again. I suppose to better compare the differences in our writing styles, or thought processes. Anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she'd want to do something like that. She probably just wants to show off. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request, but... well, I suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know. It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while. Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. Alright, we're gonna have a break now. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna have... I'm gonna play an ad now while I'm gone. To keep you all busy, so I'm gonna run an ad now. And we'll be back in 2 minutes. Alright, and we're back. Monica. Hi. Have you thought about what you might want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it will turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. Monica. I lit. Monica, take the poem I'm holding in my hand. Like this one. It makes me think of something COA would like. Is that so? You and COA are really good friends, alright? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those kind of things in common. Oh well. You may make good friends, but COA and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case. But maybe there are also similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you. It sounds like the two of you each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you'd think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Yuri writing has kind of a gentle kind to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions, like happiness and sadness. Who would know that someone so happy would enjoy sad thoughts too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, each to their own. You shouldn't be afraid to experiment a bit more either. Anyway, I'll show my poem with you now. Alright. The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, or meaning, or purpose. And that was ever sought. Here I am, a fibber. Lost adrift, the sky. Victim of the current of the wind. Day after day I search. I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else fails me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains. The last dim star, glimmering in the light sky. Until one day, the wind ceases to blow. I fall. And I fall and fall and fall even more. Gentle as a feather. A dry quill expressness. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sort of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's why I wrote about it. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in this club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everyone was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Two-dimensional. In-game and out of the game. fourth wall, get in when I can. Hopefully one of the mods has been keeping track. Ah yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever good? No. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disarming to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that writing, because instead of you telling that your writing is good or bad, good or okay or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and that it will make you continue improvising. It's almost like you have your own literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thank you for listening. Okay, so in a little bit we will end stream, because we're getting over to the 2-hour mark here. So we'll see what we'll do. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Is it me, or did you just say something strange just now? Eh? Something did sound a little bit unusual. That's right. Diverted from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Staggering is common foreshadowing that something terrible is going to happen. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing that's different is Yui isn't here right now. It seems you're right. Sigh. Yui always helps to lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to be. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on. Well, she actually didn't feel too well, and she went home early. Is that so? Oh, she's alright. Seriously? Of all times to not go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well? So much for you being all lovey-dovey. No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Siri. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Oh. A curious expression coming from Yuri of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier. Everything's fine. What did she say? We need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right, Natsuki will be making cupcakes, but we might need a lot more of them, in different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. Got to close my windows because it's raining at the moment. Challenge accepted. And As for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Zero will be helping me design them. And as for you, Yuri, you can guys, can you help me come up with something for you? I'm useless. No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. Now to keep panning to. Jeez, even I can tell now. Because I never gave Suri enough credit. But I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case. But if I can't also be a leader of my own, then I won't grow as a person. So, anyway, you have beautiful handwriting, you know. So you should make some banners and decorations to set the atmosphere. How about that? I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is racing already, I see. That's great. He'll be wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, let's just leave you. The one who is truly useless. I don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks down. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You can always help me out as well. I would really be appreciative of that. That's... Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of the club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a little help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always the dirty work I can get together to you. It's not like Mona's gonna give me a choice, and you wouldn't be sitting on your blood anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you could handle the baking on your own. Joe may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could a few decorations be anyway? Sounds like you're trying to make excuses for Joe too. What are you saying? It will be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't just what you think. Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Joe to decide who he would like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know. So I'm sure he'd be interested, and you literally just said, I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying though. Jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah. John, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone look straight at me. 4 choices. Oh boy. How am I going to even remotely choose? Well, I know what I'm going to pick, but I don't think the others girls will like it. Oh, well, I probably will be most useful helping Yuri out. Me? Are you serious? Why would you? Natsuki? I can already tell you about to say something new. No, I was just saying, so you'll be helping Yuri out then, Joe? Yeah. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm glad. I have a bad habit over it in these sort of things. So I think your assistance will be very useful. That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the baking yourself? I mean, yeah. I already said I would be fine. Okay. Everyone can tell, let's see, that Natsuki is feeling a little sour. So, is that everyone? No, not even. Is that everything we need to go over? Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited may not be the right word. But I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. Do you feel the same way? Me? I guess you could say that I'm interested to see how it will turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? Natsuki? What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything. No. That's not what I meant at all. Yuri, actually, this is between everyone in the room. I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Joe picked me. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. And they really go well with my tea. And nothing that I can do can compare to that, so I get it. I'm kind of surprised though. Why? Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad. Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monika and I are taken aback by Yuri's words. When she already has trouble with her words on her own, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to start like Sayuri. Even if it didn't work out perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayuri would say at a time like this. Sayuri is always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. Well, I kind of appreciate it. I'm sorry for making a big deal of it. Nothing. But I'm gonna say this. You better bet that my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event. I believe you. Yeah. I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Right, let's go then. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monika and Natsuki as they chat between each other. Hey? I turn around. Sorry. I realise I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend. Oh, you're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my number? I think that would be the best way, yes. Alright then. You and I exchange phone numbers. Okay. Then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. Eh? My house? Is that a problem? No, not at all. I thought I would be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you. I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I would prefer going to your house. Alright. In that case, it wouldn't be a problem. I decide not to press Yuri on that choice. It's not like it would matter much either way, so I'll just need to make sure my room is clean. I hope I'll manage to make myself useful in some way. Not as nearly credited as you are. Don't underestimate yourself. I think that we'll make a fairly productive team. Even if you only chose me because you felt bad or something. Wait, you don't actually think that, do you? I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason why you've chosen me. You're forgetting the reason with the common sense, with the most common sense. I chose you because that's what I wanted to do. But Yuri thinks to herself with extreme tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You want me to point out when you're overthinking, right? No, I didn't realise. I'm telling you, I want you to. That's... Oh, there it is. Do you believe me, right? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes. I believe you. As if it took a tenderest effort, Yuri finally says that she relaxes her emotions. I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, I make my up out the door. Yuri follows. Alright, that's where we're going to leave it, ladies and gentlemen. That's... So, ladies and gentlemen, so, we have a person that we're going to raid. I'm going to have a look at my list. Anyone there? No. No, not there. But we're going to go and raid a very good friend of mine, a Losidius. So, we're going to go and show Mr. Losidius some love, and we're going to show him some Batman. So, without further ado, thank you so much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed tonight's stream, and I will see you all next time. Bye for now.